Welcome, gorgeous beings of light. This is Elmara coming to you with day 19 of our 28 days to absolute love. How exciting! 10 days to go. Take a big breath in for me, please. Let it out with a sigh. Do this several times. Big belly breath in. Extending your tummy and filling it with air. And breathing out and just letting your stomach fall. Similar to a diaphragm breath in yoga, if you do yoga. Pushing the air right down into your base chakra. Letting it go. Through the mouth with a bit of a sigh. Bringing awareness back in, letting go of everything outside this moment. Bringing awareness right back inside of you to the infinite love, bliss, divinity that exists within you. We call forth all of your highest spiritual healing teachers, guides and angels to guide you, direct you, protect you and bless you throughout this awesome activation of light, of absolute love within you. Calling back all of yourselves clean and clear and fully aligned with the God source within you. And if you can now just continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And listen and breathe this in. Because we did yesterday's on manifesting or in abundance. And in this morning's meditation, Spirit clearly pointed out to me the reason that we are connecting to absolute love is that that's where all the goodness comes from. And there's ancient writings that talk about the seed grows the fruit. And what does that really mean? What it actually means is the core, the seed, the beginning essence of who you are is what manifests the fruit, manifests, a mango, manifests a cherry, manifests a blueberry, manifests a mulberry, manifests a big old oak tree. It's the seed. And that seed is pure. It'll go ahead and do whatever it needs to do without too much interference. Maybe a bit of watering, sunlight, etc., etc. And we are no different. And if you're not manifesting the things that you want, doesn't matter what manifestation rituals or abundance rituals you do, chanting, writing out your goals. God, people have all sorts of stuff. But the truth is that when you let go of all of the poop that blocks you from the core of who you are, the seed of who you are, or the absolute love that you are, and that you've always been, that you were, right up to when you were conceived, and then you've had all this other stuff come that has basically blocked you from your divine essence. And all you need to do is remember. All you need to do is remember there's so much stuff in the spiritual movement that is about fixing you because you're broken. You are not broken. You do not need fixing. You just need to remember the magnificence of who you truly are. And although that's a pretty trendy saying now, I've been teaching people that for over 15 years since Source taught it to me. It's more like closer to 20 years. And heaps of people say that, and then their work just goes on to fix where they're broken. All you need to do is let go of that stuff. And remember that you're a divine being of light. You always have been, you always will be. And when you can get back to that purity, that innocence, that divinity, the God source that lives within you. And from there comes absolute love, joy, bliss, and abundance. So yes, you can ask for what you want and you will manifest it heaps faster if you are connected to the absolute love or the divine God source self that lives within you. And one of the fastest ways to get there is just to make it your intention, to take your attention to absolute love. Go back to the hour before you were conceived, breathe out, and then just breathe that infinite love. Because that love and that divinity is so powerful, it will dissolve all those things that you think you did wrong or all the mistakes you think that you've made. You just need to see them as lessons along the way and let them go. You did the best you could with what you knew then. So just breathe and breathe into that infinite God source. Breathe into it, breathe out, and bring that absolute love into every one of your 100 trillion cells and your 100 trillion telomeres. Let go of anything you think you've done wrong. Your ego is going to say, oh, but what about this, and what about that, and what about this, and what about that? Let me tell you that if you muck up with Source, if you do the wrong thing once you're aware, Source will let you know. You don't need your ego to tell you what to do, so my best advice to you is to tell it to bugger off. And just breathe. Answer it back. No, I'm an infinite being of light. I'm perfect, whole and complete, just as I am. I've just forgotten that about myself and I'm just remembering that now. Breathe. Breathe into that absolute love. The seed of who you are, the essence of who you are, the divine essence. And let that fill you up from head to toe, skin to bone. And it will dissolve all those things you think are the matter with you. Everybody runs around trying to find their abundance blocks. You don't have any abundance blocks. Your abundance block is that you think you have a block. Your abundance block is that you're stuck in 3D instead of raising your frequency up into 5D and into the divinity of who you are. Once you get there, everything just shows up. As mentioned yesterday with my client, who just made a decision to put all the work that we've taught her in our 12-week Activate God Within You and end your suffering now. And 14 clients showed up in 1 week. When you come from love, when you come from absolute love, miracles beyond your wildest dreams or anything you could have planned as a goal show up. Breathe. Just breathe. The only thing that I would mention is if you just go, thank you, God, is the way you do it. Don't plead. Don't plead. That's like begging that you please, God, will you help me? No. Just you are already an infinitely powerful being of light. Just command it. Thank you, God, for the pay rise that I've just received. Speak of it as if it's already happened. Thank you, God, for my beautiful new life partner. Thank you, God, for showing me what my purpose here on earth is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're specifically asking for something, thank you, God, for my pay rise. And it's a good thing to say, may this or something better show up for me now. Likewise, if you go, God, thank you for my new car. May this or something better show up for me now. Only because you want to let go of the control. Because, you can go, thank you, God, for my 5 new clients. May this or something better happen for me. And that's how 14 clients show up, when you're open to receiving the abundance that God has there for you. Breathe. Just breathe. Take your awareness, or make it your intention to take your attention back to absolute love. It already exists, even if you don't know what that is. And the more you do that, the more you just keep connecting back into absolute love. And as we found in the last few days, you can short circuit that by doing the God, can you please seek and find, gather and bind all karma from this life or any life that's stopping or blocking me, And can you please delete, dissolve, destroy, blow it up into a million pieces, take it down into the core of Mother Earth and burn it up or return it to ash so it can never be resurrected again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can use that to speed up the process. You'll know you'll have stuff because if you do it for 5 minutes and you're yawning and carrying on, that's all the stuff releasing. Or you can just take your awareness back. But always after you've done those clearings, bring your awareness back and then go into the absolute love. And where you've removed that crap out of your cells and your being, fill it then with the absolute love. Big breath in to absolute love. Big breath out. Let it fill every one of your 100 trillion cells and 100 trillion telomeres. Big breath in to absolute love. Holding it. Big breath out into all your 100 trillion cells and 100 trillion telomeres. And fill your life up with more love, more joy, more peace, more abundance, more bliss. And here we are again at 11 minutes. Alrighty, my deepest love and richest blessings to you all, and bye for now.